Welcome, one and all, to the episode number 7 of The Crew Gathers. And last week, last session, we left our mighty heroes as they were running from the temple, trying to alert or scare the city or the town folk out of there, screaming this craziness about a demon coming to attack. We had the bartender jump up, grab this big old double-bladed battle axe that was bigger than he was, running down the streets, and he gets to the temple and he throws it in between the handles of the doors in the temple to lock whatever might be coming in there. So concerned about his profits in his tavern. So we have that going on. Then we have our mighty Mickey going to get the Lord and reinforcements to demolish this monster. And then we have Payne and Ava kind of looking at a couple houses. They're going through making sure everyone's gotten out safely, or so that's their story. As such. So as it comes, we'll go over to the vulgar boar. And in the vulgar boar, we have this really brute of a warlock in the bar, and we have this puny barbarian in the bar. And yes, with that little twist and twerk, I will turn it over to we'll go with Arnold first, and then describe what your character's doing in there. And you saw the bartender jump up, grab the double axe, rush on out of there. You saw two figures that came on in and said, "There's a demon, get," basically paraphrasing, which were Ava and Payne, if I remember correctly.
I don't think it was. I think it was Mickey and Ava.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, then it was Mickey and Ava. My bad.
Because Payne was having a meltdown outside.
Okay, that's right. You were up at the cemetery.
Yep.
Okay. My correction on that. So you see this construct come in hollering this, and you see this elf along with it coming on in. They shout that, and then they go out and they kind of step out as the bartender jumped up with his battle axe, rushed on out, and you heard them conversing with each other. Should we follow them or not? And like that. And then you lost sight of them. So what's Arnold doing from this? Arnold.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I was muted. So just prior to the commotion, Arnold would have been kind of sitting in one of the corners of the bar. He is an absolute hulking mass of a creature, standing somewhere 6'7", pushing around 300 pounds, but sitting kind of in the corner of the bar. Has a wolf pelt over and just kind of like hunched over, and basically looks exactly like a large boulder of a man. And I suppose at that point, once the bartender grabs his weapon and runs out of the bar, Arnold kind of shakes back his cloak a little bit and stands up from the bar. And again, a towering, 6'7" half orc barbarian, and looks over at the two who are questioning following and says, I can help you kill your demon.
All right. So that's what you're doing. Rock, you were
Yeah.
sitting, you were in the tavern, the vulgar boar. You saw all this go on. What's Rock doing?
Rock is sitting there drinking his what's drink in this game? Like, what's the main drink?
Well, in this town that's been besieged so hard, the only thing they have is a grog that's kind of a mixture between a grog and an ale.
All right. As I'm sitting there sipping my grog, I turn over slowly and say, I as well will help.
All right.
In a creepy voice.
Okay. So, now, who are you saying that to? You saying that to Arnold or?
To the bartender.
Okay, the bartender that was running. He didn't pay you no attention. He was single focused and minded. About the only thing that you would hear, and about half the town would hear it, him hollering, "Not my profits, not my bar."
Charles, are there other people in the bar, or are they like in a panic that this is happening?
Yes, there's other people in the bar, and yes, they are kind of
Overturning tables, rushing out.
Let me see here. There was, at that moment, there was 4 other patrons in there, and they're not overturning tables and whatnot, but you could see that they skulked, a couple of them maybe skulked into the corners of the fireplace, and another 2 tried to get over the bar closer to the keg tap.
Okay.
And let's see here. Yeah, I'm over here thinking, and
So I think Arnold was saying something to people that were no longer there.
No, I was saying it to where the other 2 party members. I guess it wasn't you. It was Ava and
Mickey. Yeah,
and Mickey. Yeah, I believe you 2 were still in there, and that's kind of as the bartender runs out. I kind of stand up from my table and, like I said, kind of shrug off the cloak, showing all of my gigantic bulging muscles, and basically offer my services to help you quell your demon problem.
So what I'm imagining the way this framing works is that you have this like epic moment where you're like, "And my axe," right? And then you look at the door, and you realize that both the innkeeper and all the other people who are there to inform people are just disappeared. Like they're already gone. You're like, "I'll take care of it." Wait.
At least nobody saw it.
Except the other people in the bar, but whatever.
I then walk towards the door.
And as you walk to the door, right here, number 5 is the vulgar boar.
Okay.
You walk to the door, and you see people running up the street here.
Mm-hmm.
You see people running down the street here, going like in all kinds of directions. You notice that some of the guards that are on the palisades here are running down to this end. The guards that are on this palisade are coming down this way. Yeah, I'll say you can notice that the guards that were up on this palisade are running to come down here. you just can't, you don't have a good line of sight on this far circle from there because buildings blocking you, distance and such. But that's what you, Arnold, do see.
Do I see the two that had come into the bar and alerted everybody from where I'm at now?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, great.
With disadvantage.
Okay. At least I got one good roll and a one terrible roll. So a 3 on disadvantage.
No, you don't notice them.
Fantastic.
Can I roll?
Well, you're sitting, Rock, you're sitting, as far as I know, still at the table. So, yeah, we'll jump to you to get you caught up frame-wise. What are you doing as you see this big hulking beefcake of a wannabe warrior move to the doors?
I tell him, you're too big to fit, so leave. I'm just kidding. I walk with him and help him in battle, I guess.
Okay, but if you go outside and you want to look and see if you see the same people, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Perception. All right. Too bad I got -1 on it. Great. It's already terrible. Oh, come on. I got, what's it called? 10 with disadvantage.
All right, you see the construct, because he's so unique compared to the rest. You see him, and he seems to be headed down with this group of people down this side of the road.
Oh, is that what he is? That cogwork man? Is that a construct?
Well, that's how I'm describing him at the moment.
Okay.
Technically, he's not. He's a warforged, but.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I saw the picture. I had no idea what it was.
From a barbarian's perspective, what's the difference?
Yeah, clockwork man.
So that's what you, Arnold, see, and that, or don't see, and that's what you, Rock, do see.
Frustrated that Arnold can't see anything. He's kind of standing outside the
you see, I'm not saying you don't see anything. You see a whole bunch of people running in two directions. You hear a lot of screaming.
Arnold's frustrated that he can't find the two people that he's looking for, so he's kind of standing out front with his greatsword in one hand, just kind of like grunting and.
All right.
Hi guys.
Hey, Mickey.
There's the dapper machine.
But that's what you guys see. So you're just standing there aggravated, Arnold?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess I'll make another perception check with disadvantage if I can.
Why don't I just share with you?
Well, you can.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that, yeah.
All right. I share with you the details of what I see.
Okay, and as you point that out to me, I say thank you, puny wizard, and I run away from you in the direction of the clockwork man.
Okay.
You left me just like my wife.
And as far as that, okay. So you have there. Now what I'll do is right up over here, Mickey. We'll throw it on to you. Yeah, you just left the vulgar bore a little bit ago,
Yeah.
and you were headed towards the Lord's Manor to let him know. So I'll let you play it from this point here. But you did see two strange individuals in the bar when you busted in to yell that were, and when I say strange, widely different from the standard farmers that have been sitting in the bar as usual.
Okay. Oh wait, what am I telling the Lord again about?
You were going to tell the Lord about the demon. We kind of backed it up on a little bit.
Oh, sorry. We're back to that thing. Okay.
And you and what happened is you and Ava went into the bar, into the Vulgar Unicorn, did your spiel. You saw the innkeeper run out hollering and screaming, and then you and Ava had that discussion. Should we go and help him? And the discussion went the way it did, and you were on your way to
Basically give him the warning that, like, oh, by the way,
yeah, to let the Lord that's there. I'm just don't mind me. I'm looking at the chat there with what
Sorry. Didn't mean to distract the DM.
Well, no, that's all right. I tried
in the head.
I tried to pay attention to things. As far as that. So Mickey, it's up to you. What
Okay. So if we're backtracking this a bit, then I'm still going to warn him about the incoming demon that is definitely underneath his underneath that church.
All right. So you'll go down and you'll make that turn over here and you'll come over to his house. Describe to me how you're trying to let him know. And Rock and Arnold, you see this construct run further down the road and take a right-hand turn.
I continue my pursuit of the Clockwork Man.
All right. But we're going to let him get it there. I just wanted to give you that little bit of.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead, Mickey.
There we go. I kind of like start knocking on the door.
All right. How hard are you knocking on the door?
Harder than it should be.
All right. The young gentleman that had the bedpan comes to the door and he starts to holler at you. You'll dent the door. You construct. Why are you pounding so loud?
Sorry, I was knocking, boy. Look, I need to speak with the Lord, like, now.
He's busy.
Look, I understand he's busy, but I'm busy too. And I need him to know something before it gets out of hand. So if you don't mind, get your boss, bring him here, and I'll tell him.
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, gladly.
Oh, I have +4 intimidation.
Wow. You're going to have to do some.
And +4 stealth for some reason.
Okay. But
even though I'm like a giant orc. Not really, not a giant orc.
So, Mickey, what did you get for your intimidation?
I was just about to get that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mickey was unprepared.
Of course Mickey was unprepared. He's got out of work.
Jeez, it's like you have responsibilities or something. Will you stop it?
19.
19. He doesn't seem too intimidated.
Oh, really? Damn.
Well, that's what I said when I rolled it.
I was like, damn.
As
Hold
a
on,
stout gatekeeper.
Hold on.
You're not there, you can't roll.
You're not there yet, Rock.
I mean, you can roll. It just
No, wait. No, I'm not. It's not my turn, but I need to understand something.
Okay, go ahead. We'll clarify.
This old man. Wait, is it an old man, right?
Who?
The one that's saying the Lord's busy.
No, it's actually it's a kid.
Tiny human.
Yes.
How come a human kid is not intimidated by a 19?
Well, because he rolled a 19 opposed to it, so
Because that's how the dice fall.
yeah, he may be more afraid possibly of what his master might do to him and his family would be the thought process.
Also, I've been pretty nice up until then. So the idea of me being some like hulking like monstrosity might have wavered off with this guy by now.
But that's the wherefore behind it, Angel.
All right.
You understand it?
Yeah.
Okay. As far as that, so doing anything else there, Mickey?
You know what? If you let me in, I'll let the smell go away.
Roll me a persuasion.
Actually, is he holding that bucket currently? Or
No,
is he just?
he's just standing with the door open and him in between, kind of in between the opening.
Okay, it's needed now. But yeah, I guess I can roll that. What was that rolling again?
You're just rolling a persuasion.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be. Where are you? Where are you? Actually, I have good persuasion. It's 16.
All right. He says, "You make that stench go away. Go ahead on, but you got to make the stench go away first."
I got you. And basically, like as I pass by him, I press D to have this like random scent, this nice lavender scent kind of pop off, coming off of his shoulder.
Okay, I'll buy that. So you get in there. You see the Lord kicked on back with his feet up, with a book, reading it, and he doesn't seem to notice you at the moment. Who let you in? You're disturbing my critical time.
Yeah, I'm sure. Look, that's the thing about critical time is that you're kind of running out.
We always got time.
Well, here's the problem with that thought process. You see, you know that thing you asked me to do earlier?
Yeah.
Find out what happened to the 12 brothers in the church?
Yeah.
I think we found out what did it. You have a giant demon underneath your town?
No.
Yeah.
Well, go kill it.
Well, yeah, here's the thing about that. It is not going to be easy to kill. I'm pretty sure that it has to do, like, I'm pretty sure it's behind a lot of what's going on in this town. And that thing is a lot more powerful than you're paying me to kill it.
But didn't we make it a deal?
I told you I'd find who did this for you, and I did.
And wasn't
But I'm willing to waive you having to pay me for finding it, since I can't kill it. You won't have to pay me. I think that's fair.
Johnny.
all right, he's gonna sit and maul. We're jumping to another scene. To Payne and Ava. You're at
All right.
this house right here.
Mm-hmm.
And you're doing.
So Payne's trying to pick up stuff.
You're doing you. Let's put it that way.
Payne's trying to pick up stuff while looking for evidence of cult following, or cult worship, or demon worshiping.
All right.
Mostly the most valuable things, obviously the smallest things that he can just hide, you know?
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
And Ava, what are you doing?
Well, I have joined our friend there with this, I suppose. And yeah, I guess the doors are just unlocked, presumably. So
Yeah, they what I wanted. Yeah, they rushed on. They rushed on out. So
I'll look for. Oh, I saw the people of the house actually leave.
yeah, you saw.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing the residents leave the house. Some are running out. Others, it seemed like they grabbed sickles and scythes, pitchforks, hoes. You see
Shovels.
those, yeah, and you see some old men about 70 years old getting into this ancient armor and hobbling down the road towards the temple where it was pointed out.
Okay. So what I will do is, I'll enter I'll pass by these people and say, probably something like, get the mayor, get the Lord. We're gonna need all the hands we can get, and I'll follow Payne in, who's kind of starts looking around for things, right. And I'll kind of, saying I'm skulking isn't quite right, because it's more like I've entered a house that isn't my own and no one's there, so I'm just kind of like not wanting to touch anything. But when I see Payne is like looking and checking and picking things up, I'm like, what are you doing?
And what did you get for your
investigation? Was 10.
Was a 10. Okay. Where did you roll that on?
Roll 20.
Okay. Well, it didn't show up on mine. I may need to refresh mine. That's all. That's why I was asking.
Did you scroll all the way down? Maybe that might be it.
Yeah, I'm all the way down. It just it's showing the last thing from last night's game.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, but I'll just refresh it and it'll be fine. As far as that, but with a 10, you'll notice that there's a small crock jar sitting underneath a cushion by the fireplace.
A cocked jar or what?
A small crock jar made of crockery
for cooking and stuff, presumably, normally.
Yeah, kind of, or maybe holding herbs, spices.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead.
Has a lid on it.
I'll go ahead and reach over there and grab it and kind of open it up and take a peek, see what's in there.
All right. You'll find inside there 2 silver pieces. You'll find some plant mixtures.
Okay.
And let's see here, and a powder, a black gray looking powder.
What would it be to discern what these other substances are?
Nature check.
Okay. I'll take the 2 silver pieces out and hand the jar over. Can you tell me what these are? I have no idea. To Ava.
I'll take it and I'll kind of look at it, and I'll get to a check in a moment. But as I'm taking it, I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Taking care of Tamora's wishes. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. I just shrug and assume I don't understand something about tomorrow, and that's fine. So here's my nature check here for you, Charles.
Okay.
11.
Oh man. All right. Oh, give me another nature check because I'll use one for each of those different substances.
I see. 11.
Oh my goodness.
Middle of the
kidding
road
me.
tonight.
You're really not sure on the other green kind of
Plants, right?
leafy
Herbs or whatever.
plant. You think that in your mind you've heard of a herb called basil that you think it might be, but you're not 100% sure. And on the other, you've heard of a spice that's tangy and fires up meats and foods, and it's reported to have about the same color and texture, you think, and they call it and you're fumbling for that, and then it comes to you. I think it may be black pepper.
I look at this jar, the inside of this jar, and there's like a concerning level of concentration and focus my character puts on it. Like, I don't know, this could be cooking spices. And then I put it down.
Put it back in its spot, and I'll quickly stuff it back where I found it after I put the lid back on.
Okay.
Pocketing the 2 coins and kind of continuing my search for evidence of cult worship.
All right.
Like I'm gonna search every inch of this house through with this 30.
And
to try and verify.
what I'll say is, give me, and if Ava is assisting you in looking for that particular aspect.
Oh, for cult worship? Sure. If that's like, the thing is that I haven't been brought up. It hasn't been brought up that's what you're looking for yet.
No.
So
tell me, hey, I will say,
stuff.
I will definitely say that at some point. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Then give me.
When I see you standing around.
And to move this about, give me about 4 investigation checks with advantage.
Okay.
Cool.
You're just having too much fun, ain't you?
Got so much advantage.
4 with advantage, she said.
Yes, that's what
I will let Ava do that because she's better at it.
All
Why?
right,
You
sure.
got, there's a 20 I see there.
Yep.
Yeah. Let me just double check something real quick.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
One.
I start to look, and then she's like, "No, you're not looking in the right spots for that sort of stuff."
Yeah, yeah. It honestly, it might not even be like that. It's more like you start to look, and I go, "Oh, there's something over there. Oh, there's something over there too.
Well,
Oh, I noticed something over there," and you're like, you haven't like moved. I'm just like
Yep.
standing in the middle of the room, going there.
so far, and you drive me nuts, Ava. So far, you've only found one thing that looks like that so far, and one more.
Yeah.
You only found the one thing. You see a strange symbol made out of willow, and it seems to be attached to a rawhide necklace, like with some black polished stone beads on the necklace.
Oh yeah.
That's right. That's money. Cha-ching. I go over to it and I'll look at it. And I'll roll a religion check to determine what sort of religious significance it might have. But I will ask Payne, is this what we're looking for?
Religion check as well.
All right, so whoever's going to do the religion check will have advantage.
So go ahead and do another one for us, Ava, because you've got better than me.
All right. 24.
All right. You're going to cause me to look at something here.
That's a
I guess
crit.
It is a crit, yeah. But
There's no such
it's
thing
not an
as
attack
crits.
roll. So, I mean, it is a 20. But I think the big thing here, like my character's immediate assumption to check up on is this the same holy symbol that's on the church?
No.
Okay, that's actually important to my character. So
As
That's
far as that, no, it's not. And that would be.
We could be independent together. Hey, so
I had a message there from the last night's group over there. They would throwing me a curveball, but go ahead, Rock. My bad. I'm just looking up something so I can answer them. So we'll jump back to we can jump back to you and Arnold.
what were you gonna ask?
I just had a question. Where am I?
I have
I'm like
an answer.
super confused.
Right here is where you guys were. You guys said that you were following Mickey, so you'd be, we'll say you're about there where you saw.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't following. I just.
I
said
was.
Okay.
All I said was you look like my wife.
Okay. Then
no.
Arnold, you're about here. Mickey, you're here.
Okay. I
Not
want
Mickey,
to.
but Rock.
Yeah. So
I want to keep following the Clockwork Man. Do I need to make a check at this point to continue following him, or
Well,
I'm pretty fast.
I'm
quite athletic.
You can follow him, but he's fairly good on his own. And when you get down to about here, give me a perception check.
All right, let's see here.
And then what is Rock doing?
Got a 14 on that.
You would get something, so. All right. Why? Okay. You're not sure but you know for sure that he had to go either this way or that way, and you didn't see any sign of his makeup going this way. So you know he went this way.
Okay.
And you kind of, when you get here, you kind of lose him right here.
Okay.
As far as that, come on here.
Well, I'll be standing there for a moment. We'll give Rock a turn to do something.
Yeah. What's up, Rock? Rock.
Sorry, Payne. That was my little brother. I told him to get out.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I know sometimes we mute.
Because I what's it called?
What are you doing?
He was singing it when I was in the meeting. What's it called? Can I go back into the tavern and I want to go back into the tavern and see what I can find and steal some stuff.
Oh my God. Okay, that's no problem.
Such moral virtue from this.
Yes, that's what I'm getting. Well, that's what I'm kind of.
No, my background's a criminal. And I have a bunch of tools, so I could do a bunch of stuff with it. Like I can unlock doors, so that'll help. That'll help you guys later.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how going back into the bar and stealing would help progress the story right now.
Well, don't we need money for things?
I don't see how it doesn't progress the story is the real question.
Yeah.
Fair point.
That's my only thing. That's my only thing.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Okay, what's my investigation? Oh, I have a +1 on that. That's good.
It's better than a -1.
Hold on. All right. Oh, that's a 19, and 18 + 1.
All right. You find a chest underneath, a small chest that's about 6 inches by a foot by 5 inches tall underneath the bar. You see one of the farmers kind of cowering behind the bar, but he has the spigot for the tap on the barrel open, and you would notice that he's not using a cup. He's using his mouth, trying to drain this keg. But you find this chest.
All right. Can I open it?
I don't know. Can you? Are you going to try?
Yeah, I'm going to try and open it.
All right. It's locked.
Will thieves tools help?
If used properly, they will.
All right. I'm going to use thieves tools.
Okay. Give me a thieves tools check.
Oh, is it modified by dexterity, Charles?
Yeah, it would be. Generally thieves tools are.
Yeah. I'm just making sure.
There's only a couple situations.
This isn't a Rubik's Cube lock?
No.
It's impossible.
19 + 2?
All
wow.
right.
First time I get good rolls in forever.
You hear a click. You feel like a latch got pushed to the side.
Mm-hmm.
So you believe that it's unlocked.
Well, if I believe it, I can do it. I'm going to open it.
All right. Give me an intelligence saving throw.
It was the Rubik's Cube lock.
Don't fail me now.
Oh my gosh. He's being nice. He's giving you a save.
18 minus 1 is
There are
17.
spells that won't give you a save.
It's true.
All right. What you see in there are an onion and some shredded paper and a potato.
That's his profits for the month.
He's
I
rich.
eat the onion and the potato.
You do what?
I want to eat the onion and potato.
All right. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this.
Oh, am I gonna die or
Are you
something?
starting with the onion or the potato?
All right, for our first course, we're gonna start with the onion. Then our second course, we're gonna
roll me
continue with the potato.
roll me intelligence saving throw now with with advantage.
With advantage, all right. I got 5. All right, I got advantage though. I got advantage. All right. I got a 17. First time I'm getting good rolls in like 8 years.
All right. All of a sudden, as you're eating this, you said potato you started with first?
I started with onion and then
Okay.
potato.
When you start eating the onion,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that there wasn't any tears, and then the taste all of a sudden wasn't of that sweet Vidalia variety.
I just took some damage.
What you're tasting, it seems almost dry, tasteless, and almost like parchment.
Did I just eat parchment?
It could be. Are you looking to see what you bit into now?
Yeah.
You have a handful of parchment, and you took a bite out of the parchment.
That could be really bad.
Say what?
I said I feel so dumb right
Why?
because I just ate parchment.
Okay.
Delicious.
You doing anything else with it?
That's like people who eat glue.
You need
I'm
that
just
fiber
kidding.
in your diet, right?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I have no problems with people who eat glue.
Don't worry about it. We're not too PC here.
I leave the bar and I end my turn.
Well, what are you doing? What are you doing with the parchment that you had in your hand that you were eating?
I continue to eat.
Just like,
Okay. Then you'll be outside. You're leaving the vulgar unicorn. You're out here. It will place you there. We have Arnold down here.
All right.
Let's jump over to Mickey, who's over here with the Lord.
Oh, Lord. Johnny, that's you. You're muted.
Mickey. Oh, Mickey. And I'm not talking mouse.
Sorry, bud. I forgot I muted it.
Yeah.
How'd you forget when I just told you?
You forgot that you told
That's what reminded me.
But you're over with the Lord.
I'm like, look, we're friends. Look, for your benefit, I'm trying to tell you, until we get rid of the demon, you kind of have to, like, evacuate the town.
And do a persuasion check.
Cool. No. Ah! I botched that.
Oh, I guess so. He's kind of, you don't have any modifiers to it?
Well, overall, that's 4.
Okay, so you do. So you got a 4. So it's like he's you can see that he's getting aggravated with you, and that he was trying really to read his book. So, but with the aggravation, he realizes that you're not going to give up, and he won't be able to read his book unless he goes and see what you're talking about. So he's going to tell his manservant to go tell the guards to meet him up at the temple, and he'll have you lead him to the temple.
If you insist. Ugh.
And
This whole
As-
dying thing.
say what?
I mean, the whole dying thing is still a thing to worry about, you know.
But as you get and you turn the corner here, you see this big old hulking barbarian standing there looking back and forth trying to find, and then he sees you. What do you do? What do you do, Arnold? And what do you do, Mickey?
How close is he to me?
How tall is he?
He's, I'll say 30 feet from you, and you can answer about your character, Arnold.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
He points at him and says, "Clockwork Man," and then runs over to him. And he says, "I heard there was a demon that you need killed.
Yeah, that's actually kind of true.
You will pay me and I will kill your demon."
Oh,
He was offering 10 gold to kill the demon.
Deal, you will give me 10 gold.
Huh.
You will give me 10 gold.
Oh, good. I guess, yeah. We can work that.
Show me where the demon is.
If you really want to know, hey, Lord, I found a chap who wants to kill the demon. You mind if I,
the Lord is with you.
Oh.
You were leading him to where the demon is.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mickey's like, you can have this problem.
You know, no, I still do it that way because I assume I'm just talking for myself. And I'm like, hey, Lord, this guy's chap wants to help kill the demon.
And the Lord say, good, if it's real. I had a good book there.
Well, I guess you really don't worry about it. I mean, if I'm right, then you'll know you have to come back for the book and run. If I'm wrong, well, you get to go read your book again.
Yeah.
What situation?
So you're gonna lead them to where the demon is?
Like I get him to the temple.
Well, all right. So you're heading on down. I'll say you guys get about here, and we'll jump on over to Payne and Ava. And Ava and Payne, the symbol that you see is kind of a funny shape, like I said, a black empty circle bisected by an S-shaped curve. And,
So essentially just
the
like
S,
an S, but like in a circle.
yeah.
Is the S like
But made out of willow.
I don't know, Willow. Is the S like how would you describe this? Is it about as wide as it is thick, or is it actually kind of almost like a gentle curve?
It's about as gentle of a curve as what you can get out of a willow branch.
So it's as gentle as it's pretty gentle then, presumably.
Yeah, fairly. It's not as gentle as it would be if it was made of gold, bronze, metal, something. You know.
Right. It's not like a straight line, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was all handmade.
With the 24, what did he find out what the symbol meant, or does he know? Does he recognize it as some sort of demon cult stuff, or?
He'd kind of think that it was reminiscent of an old god called Sulam.
Suwam.
Yeah, Saulm.
That sounds weird.
Hmm. Okay.
And
Well,
you would also say he's known as the lifeless, the infernal paradox.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess kind of talking it through with Payne, I'm like, this looks to be like some sort of iconography to either appease a vengeful deity or to glorify its works.
Give me another religion check.
Sure. $19.
Okay. You'll also know that the type of people that follow this deity are evil necromancers, fallen paladins, intelligent undead, and those types.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll mention that as well. Just
Okay.
Seems like I'm actually onto something. Daimura must be watching. What are we gonna do about this? There's nothing we can do. I feel, except bring it to the Lord's attention that his town is a cult.
Well, let's
I'm
see.
sure he will. I'm sure he will deny it, but
Well, we'll need to check to see if other people are doing the same thing.
maybe we can sneak into another house tonight. I hate to do it while people are at home in bed, but
Well, we might be able to use the distraction of the town guard and such.
maybe the event to come, so to speak. We might can use that. That's right. With a bit of luck, we could probably make it to the next house and check it out. Or should we go further and check out the Lord's house itself while he's busy?
Well, a traveling companion of mine has been working with the Lord, so hopefully if there's something odd about him, he'll pick up on it. I think we just need to see.
Not everybody's is in his tune with people as I am, you know. And it is a machine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not the kind of thing that you really say about constructs. No.
So, what are you guys doing?
So
After this conversation,
next house over, or
I really want to have a look around in his house if we can manage it.
This
we
one
might not be able to with the guards, but
The house
maybe
that
they're
you're-
busy.
The house that you're in,
Mhm.
you
We just searched pretty thoroughly.
Pretty thorough.
Mm-hmm. Let's try and make our way down there and see if we can at least get a good look. Like going around, we're gonna have. So Payne's gonna try and go out the back door and down through the fields to the Lord's house. If that's possible.
As you start heading that direction, I actually put a hand on my shoulder and say, "We can't just wing it if we're gonna go into the Lord's house. We have a plan and backup."
And as you go out the back door,
Mm-hmm.
you see right over here is the Lord. There's Mickey, and there's this big old brute of a wannabe human barbarian.
I look at Payne and say, "You're really lucky, aren't you?"
Tamora has smiled upon me, I feel like.
Well, let's be quick about it then. And I will make my way down to the Lord's house with some expediency.
So you're just going to run past their line of sight.
I will even give him Blessing of the Trickster to give him advantage on her stealth checks.
I think I'm gonna try to not draw attention to us.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think we're sprinting so that people can like they see us and go, "Oh no, there's people over there," but like, we're heading off. And
so I kind of come close and hold up the coin and say a quick prayer to Tamora and say, "Be swift with the shadows and luck's on our side."
All right.
And I put a hand on you and say, "And you as well," and cast guidance on you.
Thank you.
And give me stealth checks.
Advantage, is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, you do have advantage on yours.
Okay. 12.
It's a 19 for Payne without a +4. Let me get that 4 in there.
Mickey.
That's 22.
I know how I'll solve this. Mickey, what's your passive perception?
10.
Okay. You don't see him. Arnold, passive perception.
11.
My God. All right, you guys get going that way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll jump on over to Rock, who's by herself inside, or just you were inside the vulgar boar, right? You went back in, or you came out?
I came out.
Okay. What are you doing? The street is empty
Empty, you say?
at this time. You hear a large noise to your north.
I go south to the Lord's house.
You don't know where the Lord's house is. You haven't been there. But you can go south. Now, I'm not saying you can't do that, but I'm just...
You could probably follow the big Goliath thing that you spot, or the big...
What big Goliath thing?
The big... Arnold.
They separated.
What's the nearest house near me?
The nearest one is the one right across, right there.
I go there and use burning hands.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
DM the DM is breathless and voiceless on that. What are you using burning hands on?
Just the door. Burning the whole house.
Well, it's going to take a bit to burn the house, but yeah, you can hit. You can hit. Roll up your damage.
I do have a question. I have a question.
Which one? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Your question first.
Which one do I roll again? I forgot. I have it written down somewhere, but I can't find it.
What? whatever the damage dice is for burning hands. Let's see here. I'll get to the spell. Oop, oh, passed it.
Isn't it D8?
Looks like it's 3d6, which is 3 6-sided dice.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's fine.
Oh my god, I rolled a perfect 6.
All right.
So I rolled 18.
Smokes.
Let me see here. I gotta look at what the hit point damage.
So I burned the house and everyone inside.
No, not
Wow.
Give me a second here. You're an evil little kid. Let's see.
I'm chaotic good. This is for the good of mankind.
How you figure?
I was going to ask, as my question, while we're figuring this out, I might as well ask, what your character plans on gaining from burning a house down.
I gained the loot left behind from the past owners.
Yeah, the door is fully emblazoned. As far as that, so that's kind of, you just gonna burn the house down.
Yep, and catch up with the others.
Which others?
I head north then after I burn the house.
Well, the house is on fire and you're headed up north, so we'll put you up here. You little pyro. We had a pyro before in a game or two.
he had a meltdown and people talked him out of it. They're good people.
as far as that, so you get up here, you hear a large. It sounds like a large crowd around this building. Up over here, you'll see.
Burning hands. I'm just kidding.
Yes. Vicious little thing. You'll see Mickey and Arnold. You'll see the construct Arnold and a strange man here headed in this direction, and you don't see the other two.
I head towards those two, Mickey and
All right.
Arnold.
And as you're headed down that way, they're headed up this way, and you all are grouped right around here in front of the temple with the large crowd standing around it. A couple shaking guards in front of the door with a big axe between it, and you have this bartender that you saw just drooling down the sides of his mouth, look almost like a ravenous dog looking for a good fight.
Hold on. Before I end my turn, can I tell the bartender something?
Yeah.
I tell the bartender I ate his parchment.
Ooh, why'd you do that? His gaze comes off the door, and he is giving you a death stare, and it's almost like the drool off the side of his mouth now becomes a froth. Right now, let's jump over to
Yeah, I end my turn.
Pain and
Ava.
I don't think any one of you have been to the Lord's house, have you?
Mickey was there for a little while.
Yeah, but Mickey's Mickey's not with you.
That's true, I suppose. I see. Either one of us.
Did you at least have him show you where it was at some point? For us to actually go to his house?
Somebody hung out with me for a bit before I passed out by myself there. I can't remember who it was.
I think
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
trying
Tiff.
to.
I was thinking it was Tifa.
Maybe you're right. Bummer.
No. Ava did go to meet with Mickey while he was waiting at the Lord's house,
All right.
before returning back to the bar. So assuming that I was not mistaken
Okay.
about where the Lord's house was, or
Well-
Mickey was not mistaken, then
We'll say you make it down to the trees right on over to here. And there's the house in the yard with the beautiful green grass. What are you doing?
Looking for a point of entry, basically, that isn't a locked door.
There only looks to be like one regular point of entry being right here. The sidewalk going up to the doorway.
He's got no windows in his house?
I didn't say he didn't have any windows. I said normal entry.
What about like cellar doors? Does he have any of those kind of off from where the trees are?
No.
Any windows on the lower level?
Yeah, he has windows on the lower levels.
Are they glass or are they just like open windows?
They're like a stained glass from your perception. As far as that, I mean, there's pretty colors and there's pretty designs on them.
Ava, do you think you could get us into this place without any issue?
All right.
Ava.
You might have lost connection.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Did we lose Ava again? Yep, he'll be back on in a sec. I'm pretty sure.
If he can be.
Yep.
Do you want to jump over to maybe Mickey for a minute and see what they're doing?
Yeah, well, but since they're all congregated up there, Mickey, you and the Lord are there. What are you doing? And Arnold's there, and you see Rock come on up to you.
Hello, Internet. I see you are trying
Welcome
to
back.
destroy me again, as usual.
Welcome back.
Yep.
You still want to do them for a second and then come back to us?
Nah, I'll put those those guys kind of in stasis, and we'll go and get you going.
Okay, so Payne's just gonna turn over to Ava. Do you think you can get us into this place without any issue? I don't know what sort of defenses he has here.
Yeah, I kind of consider this for a moment as I look at the house and say, well, I wasn't really prepared for this, really, any of it, really.
So we'll just wing it then, and he'll walk up to the door and knock on the door.
All right. And
I look at that, nod, and walk up by him.
And there's no one answers the door.
No one answers the door. Is the door locked?
The door appears to be locked when you check it.
Break it down.
There's no open windows anywhere on this thing. Okay.
Break it down with Hell's Fury.
You're destructive tonight.
I'm not a fiend warlock. Come on.
I don't have thieves' tools, but I know how to use them. If you could make me some.
I don't have these tools, but I could help you use them if you had any.
DM.
Yeah.
I'm destructive tonight because that's my character.
Okay. I'm not saying you're doing wrong. I'm just I'm a little surprised. That's all.
That's
Well,
funny.
I'll say
On my next turn, I could bring you guys the thieves' tools.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and pop the door open with
Yes.
my daggers. So I kind of stick a dagger in the bottom and in the top and kind of use them to kind of like pop the door open out of the lock.
Does the door actually? Here's a real quick question: are the hinges on the outside of the door?
No,
Okay.
they're on the
I would
inside.
have to do it the other way then.
The-
The leverage would go inward then.
but
Right.
your daggers don't seem to budget.
Yeah. It's not really gonna make much.
Let me help you next turn.
You're way up there, Rock. You got your
But-
group up there to deal.
But
You're
I
nowhere
could
near
uncoinc-
us.
I could uncoincidentally head down.
Aha! I'm an idiot. Hold up.
You got a thing?
The door is locked, right?
Mhm.
It feels like it's locked.
It feels like it's locked.
So I'm gonna go over to one of the windows, kind of off to the side, and I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy to open any unlocked windows.
I don't know if that would work.
I'm using the instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut, and so I'm just going.
Yeah, but
Let's
that's
see if any of them work.
for a mundane lock.
I'm not doing it on the door. I'm doing it on the windows.
Yeah.
So I don't know if how they're sealed, but I'm just going. If
Yeah,
they're
but
if they are unlocked.
It's not like what I'm saying. It's not like a knock spell that does.
Right.
Magic.
Yeah. It doesn't have
So
that.
there doesn't seem like anything happens.
Jim, is there some way we can get to this door open so we can take a look around, or are we just gonna have to walk away?
It looks like we might have to walk away, is what my character
Don't-
says,
don't walk-
rather than
don't-
asking the GM.
Don't walk away. I can uncoincidentally head south.
I coincidentally.
Coincidentally, head over to where we're at.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I head
We're
over
gonna-
your direction.
No, you're gonna have your hands full up there, Rock. Believe me. Trust me.
Oh, all right. Something's happening next turn.
But that's what my character says. These
There-
things are locked.
To
I
be
I don't
honest,
have any way to open this.
there are some mundane ways to open them, and there's a magical a couple magical ways that would do it.
Sure. I think from my character's perspective, though, they're just going. I don't have any way to get in.
You know what? Fuck it. Dagger hilt through the window.
You're throwing a
Alright,
dagger.
Throwing into shatter a window.
I'm just using the back end of the dagger to shatter the window.
Okay.
While he is doing that, I am going to check one thing because this is something that Ava would totally check. Is there a carpet, like a welcome mat, coming into the house?
No, not really.
Hmm.
There's a stool.
Is there like a plant that's like right nearby like a potted plant?
No, just the trees out in the yard.
All right.
Uh,
I don't look in the obvious locations for the door key.
but
I go.
Yeah. Let me see.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Ooh, who has Corona?
And I feel like that's a logical result of the situation.
Well, yeah, I don't disagree. I just got to look at something here.
What happened? I went to go get some water.
Glass.
He's gonna try to break through the window.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Roll,
You know, like how they have those batons that they bust out car windows with.
I mean,
That's
it's
basically
way
what I'm
better
doing.
to do that than to try to punch it or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
but, roll to hit the window.
Smash it with your head.
My face needs all the glass shards in it as possible. sounds like a rock.
21 to hit.
All right, you hit the window, and let's see here.
Actually, maybe more like an Arnold.
Roll your damage as a regular dagger would do.
Okay. 4 piercing.
Okay, it kind of shatters, and roll a dex check. Or dex save, rather.
Ooh.
Failed it, whatever it was.
Oh, so
You
sad.
failed it. Holy
I got a
shit.
4.
Okay. Yeah. You see
bet
this
it's easy,
blue,
like 5.
blue bolt of lightning
Oh, never mind.
shoot out from it as you break it. And let's see here.
You die immediately.
No, boy, you're
Well,
vicious.
yes, but no.
Boy, you're vicious. And take 8 points of lightning damage, electrical. You feel a little. Your hair, if you got any, is maybe standing on end.
Can I get through the window at this point?
Yeah, at that after all that, you got the window broke, but
Cool.
it's just the reaction being.
I get inside and I help Ava through the window and start to look.
Not to sound foolish, but why not just walk around and open the door?
Yeah, I could do that, but that would take up too much time.
Okay.
We just made a whole shit ton of noise, so
Yeah.
Guess
he's
we're doing
thinking
this the
that
quick
people
way.
are like, yeah.
All right. So you're inside. Ava's inside.
As we get in, assuming there's no one immediately around, I will whisper. This is the last thing I'll do here, and say, if anybody catches us, just pretend I broke in and you're trying to stop. You tried to stop me.
That's nice.
I will certainly do that.
You're like, you think about it. Yes.
Damn.
Goodness.
Real quick.
He's a god of trickery. It's a trick for him.
Well, you worship.
3 ways
that,
to
I guess.
worship Tamora, man.
Yeah. I'm not.
All right.
I'm not arguing with anybody's role playing that's going on at the moment.
We're
Okay.
only making the entire town hate us. That's all. That's all we're doing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Right now they haven't.
I would
really-
like to ask Ava to start looking around before we swap over, if that's okay. If nothing
Yeah,
else.
you guys will be.
We'll start. Yeah, as soon as
as-
we're starting as soon as things happen, but
Yeah.
they're behind us in time. So
Yeah, and okay, up to the rest of you, you have this huge group from the town. That some of the town guards. You have some of the old men, about 70 years old or so, venerable in their old armor when they were guards, and they're trying to put on the airs that they can still do it. The Lord is saying, "What's going on here? Part ways, part ways." And you still have that gnome bartender giving Rock kind of a death stare and foaming on the sides of his mouth. And the Lord asks his 2 guards, "What's going on here? What's all this ruckus?" And the guards, with a very shaky voice, say, Sir, Lord, that crazy gnome came up here and slammed his axe between the door handles." And then he'll point at Mickey and say, "And him and his friend come running out saying something about some kind of demon."
That's what I said. See? Demon.
So that's what seems to be going on. That's their explanation to you. And as every time the word demon comes up, the crowd raises their makeshift weapons and real weapons and hollers, "Millersville! Millersville! Oh, for Millersville!" And because of all the screaming, Arnold Rock, and Mickey, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage. Oh, great.
Yeah, it's not great to begin with. Okay. Oh, 14 on disadvantage for Arnold.
15 with disadvantage for Rock.
Oh, okay. I
Just
got.
realized, Isaac, we've left our party without healers. We'll put them back together if we can.
Or if we get killed, then they have no healer.
What was Mickey's?
13.
13. All right, Rock. You hear over the screaming and jeering and everything. You hear a giant thud at the temple's front doors.
All right. Burning hands. I'm just kidding. I tell what's his name?
She's gonna burn down a temple.
Arnold and Mickey, and I tell them to come investigate with me.
All right. Well, what are you telling them to investigate? What did you tell them?
I tell them what I heard.
Okay, so you're telling them that you heard a great big thud on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you three doing? The Lord is backing on up when all of a sudden he starts seeing some flames flicker around this crazy character Rock's hands.
Oh no, I'm not actually using burning hands.
No, but the DM's having some fun. You wanted to kind of do it. That's how you're not using it. It's not expending the spell. It's just giving flavor on what they're seeing and why they're parting ways and stepping back and giving you three the limelight.
You know what I do? Actually, I have a question first before I tell you what I do.
Okay, I can say you die.
What?
Wow.
Go ahead.
Payback's karma's a BI.
Get him, DM.
What happened to the house I burned down? Did the family inside die?
No.
Jesus H.
What happened to them?
You don't know. You're not there.
All right.
You may see smoke going on. And
can I see smoke?
Yes.
What color?
Black.
All right, the fire's still going. Yes.
It's all according to plan.
Holy cow. What did we invite into the group? Oh, love it.
I put my hand up, palm near his face, and I tell him we need to go in. Reading, saying that I'm going to use Eldritch Blast on him.
What?
What?
And what's Arnold and Mickey doing?
Well, at this point, now I notice the individual is gonna throw magic at it. I'm like, who are you?
I'm the maniac you guys invited to the group.
I wonder if I can do this. No, I can't. Okay. I'll have to do it.
Yeah. Arnold is kind of just he's just hanging out with the robot man because the robot man told him that he was going to get 10 gold for killing something.
10. I have 80 million. A weak
I didn't
thing.
hire you.
I mean, that's a lot more than 10. I'll give you that.
That's more
I'm
than
just
10.
kidding. I only have 5.
All right, let me see here. Copy.
So yeah, basically at this point, the robot man doesn't really leave my sight until I kill the demon and get my gold.
Not rock. I want pain. Here and
Ooh, Pain, he wants you. Ooh.
that's right. That's right. I'm
You're
talking
bad.
to them. I'm multitasking. I'm showing you what an old fart can do once in a blue moon.
You're not an old fart. You're not an old fart. If that's the only reason you're mad at me, then
No.
you're not an old fart. You're a youngling
I'm not.
in my eyes.
I'm not mad at anybody. I'm having fun tonight. But it's just a little bit different character from what you played last night. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, my character was very shy last night. That's kind of the personality trait I chose, and
Yep, and that's great, and I applaud it. I applaud the ones that you picked for tonight too. But
and now it's kind of like a fight or flight, or like
yep, gotcha.
or like a risk taker.
So what's Mickey and Arnold doing?
Lord, I'm not sure what's going to come out of there, but I think for your safety, maybe you should go home.
And he'll nod and he'll say, I concur. I think I've left this in 3 good hands.
Yeah, sure.
That's right. Eldritch blast your
And
face.
he'll turn around and head on out. So we got okay.
Maybe. But like at this point,
All right, there's
I'm noticing already like the thing like breaking through, and I'm like,
there's nothing breaking through at the moment. There was you were told about that thud, that big thud is all. And,
okay, okay.
All right.
Well, the demon's on the other side of that thing. Oh, the demon's underneath that temple.
Oops.
Okay. Arnold, what are you doing?
I'm hanging out with. I'm following the Clockwork Man.
Okay.
Because he owes me 10 gold.
Okay. So
Like kill something to earn it.
So you three.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to take me to whatever it is I have to kill.
You 3 are going up to the door. The guards part ways. You have Rock standing in the back, readying an action for the Eldritch Blast. You have the axe that slid between the door handles is the scenage. So what do you do? You guys just standing out there? Someone going to pull the axe out and open the door? I know that the trigger for Rock is to fire when the door is open at something.
All right, I guess I go. I'm like, okay. You think you can take it, guys? You guys think you can take it?
Yeah, we could all take it if we combine our.
Talking to me?
Well, both of you, yeah. Talking both guys, you can take it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like AFK for like 2 seconds.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you ask, good.
I guess I'll get the axe, and whatever hops out, hope you can kill it.
Yeah, I was just saying. I mean, if you're asking Arnold if he can kill something, he kind of pulls off the wolf head of his cloak and pulls it the cape part to the back, and flexes up all of his gigantic muscles and pulls out his great sword and stands there at the ready.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's a pep talk more than anything. Okay, I'm going for the axe.
All right. The axe is removed. Are you opening the door? Or are you just waiting for the doors to open?
Well, if something's actually coming out, the door should open on its own.
All right.
I'm back.
Yeah. I'll leave you guys there with that scenario because
Cliffhanger.
the last bit I'll tell you is that the doors don't open. And we'll jump on their own at the moment. We'll jump on down to Ava and Payne, and with the investigation check that Ava had, she found 2 unique items. In through this house, you'll find he is just a little bit better than a poor noble. So you do see some refinements, but Ava will find 2 books in the library that would stand out. What were your investigation checks, Payne?
Okay, you want me to do some too? Okay.
Yeah, 5. I wanted both of you to do 5.
Okay.
It's a big house. We're gonna have to
Yeah.
Split up.
That's
split up.
that was the
especially
reason for that.
if we're trying to get it done quick.
It's not rolling for me. Oh, 15 on the first one. Let me do. Can I do this multiple times or?
If you want to. All I need is
Yeah, if you just if you do this, yeah, if you type this and roll 20, it'll roll 5d20.
But now all I need is 3d20.
Although yeah,
me.
now all you need is 3.
Yeah, because all these rolls are -1.
Right. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, that's all right. It works out. Payne, you don't find anything that stands out other than just some fancy pillows, some fancy good clothes, maybe some nice plates here and there. Because
I'll take a plate or 2.
Okay,
Then
there'll be you'll have.
not
you'll
being
be,
super greedy, but I'm taking something for the church of tomorrow.
Well, whatever. But you'll be able to take 2 and put it on down this way. 2 very fine, decorative pewter plates at 10-inch circle. So they're a good sized plate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
10-inch decorative plates.
Yep, pewter.
Well, why don't you steal the book that you said you were gonna steal?
Well, I don't. I'm not doing the books. She's got the books.
Yeah, I think I'm getting the books based on what was
Yeah.
stated there. Yeah. So what do I find in the library?
In the library, you'll find a book on the ancient religions of. I'm trying to think of something neat, but ancient religions around Millersville. We'll go that
Okay.
route. And
Sure.
then the second book would be old fairy tales and myths and curses.
Are these the only 2 books in the library?
No,
Quote, unquote.
there's a lot of other books. General reading, arithmetic, some minor engineering, basic stuff, accounting 101 for dummies.
Right.
You know,
Accounting 101 for dummies.
yeah. Those type are in.
Those are the
rest of
ones
book.
that are-
Yeah, and
that
then
are-
there's some story books. Gone with the Devil Wind and such.
Twilight reader.
Yeah, things like that.
So what I'm gonna do is
And what are your guys' passive perceptions?
oh, you want to ask
15.
me about my passive perception, you say?
15 here.
15. Okay.
21.
Oh, really good. Then.
Mhm.
Damn, I was hoping.
What?
I was hoping.
She's not gonna miss something. She's not gonna miss anything.
How?
Ava.
Magic.
He's the least.
Hey, Ava, you hear some footsteps outside of the roadside wall, headed down it, almost sounding like they're coming to the house.
So what I'm going to do then is I'm gonna keep the book up. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the book on religious stuff, history of the region.
Okay.
I'm going to try to put the other book back.
All right, you'll be able to.
This or the. Was it,
And I'm
what
going
were
to
the
try
two
to
books?
quickly get out of there with pain back to the window. I'm basically just like, we need to get out of here now and
All right,
start moving towards the window.
roll me an initiative.
Yikes.
Okay. Man, you guys just barely get out because of pain. Pain is staring off to space or just gets caught on the window if you're going out the window.
Sounds like it, yeah.
As far as that, because Payne's initiative and the Lord's initiative was the same.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Because you were helping them and letting them know that I give him.
Yeah, his dex is just a little higher too,
Yeah.
so yeah. But I'm gonna try to get out of there
You guys can get out of there.
and make our way. I don't make any effort to hide the fact that there are tracks leading outside the broken window, but if I can kind of scrape or shuffle my feet as we're going in following our original path, maybe I can make it harder for people.
You can shuffle your feet. You just know that you can't stop and cover your tracks. You don't.
Right. We definitely can't. Yeah, I know for sure I can't cover the fact that people pass through here. I'm just kind of going in the hopes that.
So you're headed back up the same way. I'm taking.
Yeah, I would assume we would want to go back the same way.
Yeah, at least I am, because I heard him coming from the road, so I assume that he's in one of the other two directions. Which means
all right.
I'm going the other way.
So I'll say through all this you get to hear. Now we're back to the excitement. Everybody's prepped. The axe is out. The guards are standing back in amazement. And Rock has his hand up, pointing towards the door.
Readying Eldritch Blast.
Mickey threw the axe out. And what's Mickey doing after he threw the axe out? I know you're basically prepping for something. But what?
At this point, I wait to hear if there's anything like pounding at the door again.
All right. You don't hear anything pounding at the door again. And Arnold, you have blown yourself up in your stature, trying to make yourself look bigger and badder, and you got your attack ready. And the tension is building. The crowd is chasing it. You actually almost start seeing and hearing the crowd calm down in anticipation. What are you guys doing?
Open the door.
At this point, Mickey's kind of like, okay, nothing's coming out. But maybe they're waiting for us. Maybe it's like a trap. So I'll open the door, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Roll.
Mickey, are you in a position where you are to like pull the door open?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
My intention is actually to get the knot and like, because does it go in or does it go out? I can't remember.
Yeah.
It pulls out.
Pulls out? Okay. Well, then I'm gonna.
Roll me initiative.
Woo.
Ooh, that sucks for him.
Arnold rolls a 7.
Okay. And
I roll a 9.
Mickey. Okay. And Rock,
Yeah.
what did you roll for initiative?
I was supposed to roll a d20, right? Just making sure I didn't roll wrong.
Yep, the D20 plus any initiative modifiers that you may have that would apply.
All right, plus 2 to 17, 19.
All right. So as Mickey pulls the door open, and what I'll do is I'll have Rock go before Mickey, just because Mickey pulled the door. So you're just a little bit behind. You see this 6-foot human figure standing there. Looking, and to be honest, he looks disheveled and kind of you could tell it just, he looks a mess.
I use my Eldritch Blast.
All right, roll the hit.
I mean, you did ready it. You're just like, whatever comes out of the door.
Yep, roll the hit.
Yeah. Hold on. So I have a question.
That's why I did the initiative, so I could see which way something may happen. What's the question there, Angel?
My dice has 0 to 9. Does that apply for Eldritch Blast? Because it's 1d10.
Yeah.
And it's
0 is a 10.
That's a D10. The 0 is your 10.
Oh.
Because they could write it with a 10, but they just want one symbol each. So
I got a 9.
Boom! All right. You see this. Describe your Eldritch Blast as you send it out. Put your signature to it.
It dies?
No.
Oh.
All
Just
right.
what it looks like. Just what your spell looks like.
It I didn't expect to see that.
Good.
A little ball of light gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and a beam of light comes from that little ball and
Different.
hits the creature.
Okay. And you hear him go, "Ugh!" Mickey, you see this ball of light, and then all of a sudden the ball shoots a beam and hits this disheveled creature standing there, 6 foot tall. What are you doing?
I'm prepping back because, like, honestly, I don't think I could really see what was attacked right now. But I just like opened the door. I opened the door, kind of got behind it because I didn't want to get hit by whatever this guy threw.
Oh, okay.
So like at this point, I let go of the door. I hobble. I shuffle back, and I grab my shield and my flail.
Okay. Arnold, you see the same thing. What do you do?
So with the door opening and seeing a relatively disheveled figure, Arnold's a bit confused, was expecting a bit more, so not 100% sure how to react.
Don't be tricked by these demons. They can change their form.
You're not there, Ava, but that would be exactly what I would say.
Does somebody want to say that to Arnold? That may be a thing.
They're not there.
Unfortunately.
They're not there, Arnold.
Okay.
Can't do it.
So it's just so it's just the three of us. So at this point, again, not really seeing what Arnold perceives as a threat. Arnold is going to just take the dodge action.
Okay. And now it's up to the creature, individual, or whatnot. He grunts and goes, "Ooh," and falls to the ground in front of you. And the people and the guards out there say, "Oh my God, they killed Eldritch."
Who's that?
Oh no.
Mickey knows.
Yep.
You two wouldn't because you didn't meet him yet.
Arnold
the others,
immediately distances himself from the warlock.
Wait. Is it? Can I do one more action?
Well, I'm just. You can kind of do what you want. I'll run it through one more series of initiative. So you're at the top of it. Go ahead.
The guards are surprised.
Everybody is.
Everybody's surprised.
I use what's it called? A creative weapon or like a
Improvised weapon.
improvised weapon, which is my fist,
Okay.
and I punch him.
Roll the
That's
hit.
just an unarmed strike, but yeah, that works.
Who are you punching?
Oh yes, 20. I
Who
hit
are
a
you
20.
punching?
Did you get a natural? Did you get a natural 20 or a dirty 20?
I don't know natural.
If
A natural 20 means you rolled a 20 on the die versus you added your modifier and got to a 20.
Oh no, I got what's it called? I got a natural 20.
Okay. All right. So you hit, and you since oh yeah, now I get. Oh, this is going to be painful. Roll me percentage dice.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's 2 10-sided or 1 100-sided.
2 10-sided? All right.
Yeah, I don't know if you have two different dice like this, but one of them might go 0 to 9. The other one might go 0 to 90. If you roll both, it will tell you that will be a 100 D100.
I got a 3 and a 4. What's that?
Well,
Is one of them does one of them have a 0 after it? Is one of them a 30 or a 40?
No.
Okay, so
right.
yeah, just
Pick
side.
one
No,
to
I
be
don't have
10s.
the one that has I don't have the one that has a 0 after it.
that's all right. Your choice. And sometimes the way that you can rectify those, if you got two different colored dice, the one color you call the 10s and the other is the ones. But you either a 34 or a 43. You tell me what you want it to be. I'll give you that one.
A 43.
Oh, okay. So you do 2 points more of damage. You hear him go.
11 points of damage.
Say what?
I said 11 points of damage total.
How?
That's a good question.
Eldritch Blast plus the fist.
Well, he already took that. I'm talking about just from the fist, because this is another round. So you've done 2 points there. And he has some other conditions that just got thrown onto him. Mickey, you see the warlock beat up on this fallen humanoid, disheveled, and getting even more disheveled.
Oh, do I recognize him by this point?
You know, with the people going, oh my God, she just killed
Eldritch. Roll me a perception, and I'll even give you advantage.
Oh, how lovely.
Kind of you.
Wow,
Who did I kill? Tell me who I killed.
That's 10.
Eldritch, that's who you killed. Or
A
killing,
10?
I guess.
Yeah, you know it's Eldritch, the priest that you did not like so much because you didn't like his circles with the brothers. As far as
I killed a priest?
Whoa!
you don't know that yet. You kind of.
Whoa! Stop! Hold on! Stop it, you little thing! Oh God!
He's the demon worshiper.
Quick, Ava, heal him. Wait, where's Ava? Oh no.
If you heal him, I'll just do Eldritch Blast again.
No. She's done lost her ever loving.
All right. Not the demon I was referring to. That's not the demon.
Okay.
I think the demons possess the warlock.
Arnold,
You're right.
you see all this going on. This warlock beating this fallen person. You have the construct saying, I know him. He's not a demon.
He is a demon.
What are you doing?
Following my
sacrificing
footsteps.
his clergy to the demon.
Yes.
Sorry. What are you doing? I'm sorry.
Can I sacrifice him to my patron?
Not yet. You're not in your turn.
This is somebody else's turn. Sorry.
Let someone else do it.
I would say that's at least a 10-minute ritual, if not an hour-long ritual.
But
not to say that you shouldn't do that. Just saying.
Oh, you people. Arnold. You're muted, Arnold.
The classic, where you're telling a lot of jokes, but you're muted.
Yes.
How unfortunate.
Yeah, no, I was. You're right.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
That's all right.
So after the initial Eldritch Blast, Arnold and everybody started panicking about that. Arnold did move away from the warlock to distance himself from the criminal, and towards the machine man whom owes him money. And so he's moving more towards him, and he kind of turns to him and kind of questions, what the hell's going on?
All right. And then once you do that, the two guards there rush Rock and grapple Rock to stop Rock from beating upon Eldritch. And then from at that point, we have Payne and Ava coming on up, witnessing this horrific, brutal attack.
Wait, what happened?
You got outed.
Wait,
You got
am I
apprehended by the police.
You might be killed on the spot. I don't know.
You've been arrested and you're being detained right where you were.
Yeah, you're grappled where you're at.
kind of commit murder or attempted murder.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Two guards have you.
At this point, I like finally put my dagger away and walk up and say, "Oh, good to know the demon hasn't came out yet."
I told you there's still a demon. We found Eldrick.
Clearly, he's been probably sacrificing townsfolk to the demon. He was down there with the demon, obviously.
Either way, you could have used.
I've been through hell and back to.
I'm saying that out loud. I'm not afraid to say it either.
Yeah. All right.
What?
No matter what he was doing, we still needed information from him.
I'll go over and I'll.
What's Ava doing?
Can I go over real quick and just give him cure wounds?
Well, yeah.
Bend over and
You can,
You
assuming
can.
you beat me to it, is the
Okay.
answer, actually.
You are higher initiative than me, so
Fair enough. Yeah, the first thing I do is I see the crit up here, I'm moving around it, and then, oh shit, and I'll just heal this guy. He looks pretty bad off.
Roll up your.
Yeah, I'll give him a healing word.
I'll kill the police and then I'll kill Eldritch again.
No.
My
So what
goodness.
I'll say is I'll say something like
Rainbow sherbet. Ice cream.
The classic verbal component for healing word. I'll say saying it would be relieve this man from darkness. Is what I'll say.
All right.
And that will be my healing word, which is a total of 8.
nice, Max.
That brings back almost what she did on it.
Almost. I did 11 damage.
As far as that. So that's what you guys are doing. After the healing word, Eldritch will say, I temporarily stopped it. And passes out. He's exhausted.
Can I break free from jail and damage?
Can I insight this, please?
Yeah,
This is like
roll me an insight. You're
I
Rock.
don't believe this. There's
Rock, you're grappled.
I'm grappled, so I have to do insight.
No, well, you could from there if you wanted to. You're close enough to see to hear it and see whether or not you believe it.
I wanna do insight, please.
Okay.
it's an 11 for pain.
Okay.
All right, so I have to do insight to see if I break free.
No. Insight to see if you believe what Eldritch had said. For
right.
the break free, if what you're wanting to do, Angel, is to break free, then you'll either have to roll if you're proficient in athletics or acrobatics. You can use that. If not, then it's just a straight up strength. D20 strength.
plus 3 from athletics, so 21.
All right, let me see here.
I mean, there's 2 guards on him. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
I am
At least 2. I don't know how many.
Yeah, he said 2 guards.
Okay.
Grab me. But I
but,
mean,
I'm giving
hellish rebuke. Just kidding.
Well,
Wait for them to hit you, but yeah.
all right.
Hey, GM.
I'm giving them advantage.
Rock, hang on. Let him.
Yeah. So you'll be able to break free. Your hellish rebuke you wouldn't be able to do because the.
Oh yeah, I said that as a joke.
Okay. Because that would take up to do a skill check, on which that is basically. It's a special attack and takes an action. So
I break free?
yeah, you're free.
Can I run back to the group?
the group actually
Hasn't moved. We're still right next to you.
they're still right there.
Oh, I'm still next to them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we watched you get tackled down.
I turn to Rock and say, maybe you should wait until you know what's going on before you let your magic go.
Bring down the Eldritch.
Yeah, and I'll turn toward that and say, "What the heck is this monster? Its skin is green." Is your skin green, or is it like gray or something?
It's green.
Okay.
I don't know, but I would advise against doing anything like that again.
And
All right.
at this juncture, great spot to stop.
Fine.
So
Fine. I'll stop. I'll stop.
no, I'm not talking about the game tonight.
You're doing
Well-
fine.
We're making it easy on the GM.
Yeah, poor Charles.
But and we'll pick it up at the next game from here as far as that. So I'll stop the share, and I will. You guys will. I hate doing this, but you guys will get. Damn, that's a tough one. You'll get an experience point. That's easy. I'll give you all 2 inspiration because there was a lot of good role play and actual craziness, and all you guys really got into your character to the point that I really loved it and giggled about it. So, any questions outside?
I
of
do.
that? Okay, go.
Is it 20 questions? No, I'm just kidding.
Did the house burn down and the people inside?
You
don't know.
You don't know. You haven't gone back, and you didn't know if there was people inside.
Yeah, you won't know until
Alright.
we actually go back and
Yeah.
look.
All right.
And that might not happen because you might end up in prison.
Beating up a priest. Just like, you're an evil priest.
You're the demon in disguise.
The last priest of the temple
Yeah.
for the whole town.
The one that sacrificed all the other priests to the demon.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
The
but
demon
still,
is my
you know,
patron.
are you saying that demons can't be priests? Come on.
Yeah,
Is this
I'm not saying
human
a word.
racism?
I'm not saying a word about that.
Come on. We all know about the
Or the
Pope.
demons ate Eldritch and is now wearing his face for fun.
So, so any other questions?
I don't have any questions. I hope everybody was okay with my character tonight because
I was having a great time with it. Actually, I do have a question though because
Yeah.
I didn't hear this.
Okay.
Shut up, phone. Was the 11 insight for Payne high enough to determine if he thought Eldritch was telling the truth?
Oh, on that, yeah, he feels he feels that Eldritch was as honest as the day is long.
Wait, what did Eldritch say?
He said that he stopped the demon temporarily.
Payne will. Let's say this: Payne doesn't pick up on any telltales if he is lying.
Okay.
Right.
Remains
Well, the part of the reason I was asking is
skeptical,
because my
but
character.
will not further press the matter.
Right. Well, part of the reason I was asking is because my character was right next to him when that happened, as was most of us,
Yeah.
and my passive insight is 21. Exactly.
Holy cow!
So, if you feel like elaborating, feel free to whisper to me. Otherwise, I assume that that was the truth.
And you would assume correctly.
Wow.
Little did he know that I was the demon.
It's secretly the demon.
Yeah.
The DM hired me to be the demon of the game.
That's right. Yeah.
Little demon.
Paid you 100.
Any questions, Jim?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Then I'll